of the mosque, it's called Blue Mosque. But Turkish people, local people, we don't call Blue Mosque. We call Sultan Ahmed's Mosque. And it was built in the 17th century when between the years of 1609 and then 1616. That means Blue Mosque. It was built about only in 7 years, built on one of the 7 hills in European side of the city. Well, this is third hill of the city, and this kind of mosques, we call them imperial mosques. That means this mosque was built on the name of sultans. There are 2,800 mosques in the city. How do you recognize is that imperial mosque or not? Very easy. You should check numbers of minarets, numbers of towers. If you see just a single minaret, one minaret, those are regular or neighborhood mosques. If you see 2 or more than 2, they are imperial mosques. Well, they built by sultans or someone from his family. But why Blue Mosque is most famous mosque in the world? It should be a reason. Yeah, that is a reason, because this is only one unique one in the world with 6 minarets, with 6 towers. But why do they use minarets? As you know, Muslims, they pray 5 times in a day. Number 1, just before the sunrise. Second one, at the noon times, afternoon, evening, late in the evening. Just before the praying times, there is a chanter called Muazzin. He is climbing up to the minarets, chanting for praying call. Next one, 10 after 1. You're going to hear praying call. 2,800 mosques, they're going to chant at the same time for praying call. And all Muslims, before they come to the mosque, they should wash, they should clean themselves. And outside of the mosques, there are some fountains. They sit down, first of all, they wash 3 times hands, mouth, nose, face, arms. Hair must be wet, ears, feet. They come here to pray. When they pray, they should face to that way, southeast, or to Mecca, a city in Saudi Arabia. And all the other prayers, or they stand side by side. One here, one next, one next, one next, one next. And the front, there is a leader, Imam, the man who is leading to the people. Behind the Imam, old people, to show respect to the old people. Well, men and women separate, left and right. You see some balconies. Ladies are pray in these balconies. Praying time, how long does it take? It takes about 10, not more than 15 minutes, except on Friday at the noon times, which is today. It takes longer because of the sermon, as you have Sunday sermon. Big tower up there, minbar, which means Friday pulpit for Friday sermon. Friday at the noon times, mosques are full. If you pray, if you come early, you pray inside. When you are late, you have to pray out. But when you are late, you have to bring your own carpet with you. This mosque is still active, still in use 5 times in a day, just half an hour before the praying times. They shut the doors. During the praying times, you don't see any visitors. But why? It's called Blue Mosque. As you see, all of the interior decoration all around you, 260 windows. Main reason, look at the walls. All around the walls, you see some 21,000 pieces of handmade blue tiles. Dominant color, blue, like Chinese, but in mosques, no images, no icons, only coronations, tulips, roses, maybe some different geometrical style. Architecture of the building, typical ornament. There are 3 courtyards. In the 3rd courtyard, there is Tomb of the Sultan. Which Sultan? Ahmed. 2nd one, they use on Fridays. This is the main hall. In the main hall, huge dome in the middle. Size of the dome, 43 meters. Diameter, 23 meters. Main dome in the middle. Suspended with 1, 2, 3, 4 huge pillars. We call them feet of elephant. Each of them 55 tons. Then 6 meters in diameter. This is really one of the most beautiful, known mosques in the world. With its 6 minarets, then 21,000 pieces of handmade blue tiles. Now, let's come closer to take picture of altar, Sultan's balcony, Friday pulpit for Friday sermon. If you come closer, they use some wall paintings, beautiful blue tiles. Then, white marbles. Some of the marbles were taken from Marmara Island. Some of them are older than this building. How come? Next stop, we had to go down to see the obelisk. That each head of us shows Mecca direction, Friday pulpit, chanter's balcony, behind big column on the left, and balcony for sultans for his family. Since in Islam, no images, no icons, the people there were all wondering about what the Muhammad he looks like. So, and I'll show you a frame, and that frame you're going to see physical description of Prophet Muhammad in Arabic. How he's tall, how his nose, how his eyes, how his hair. You're going to see his physical description. And next one, you're going to see small model of his tomb, where he was buried, a city called Medina. He was born in Mecca. He was buried in another city called Medina. Let me show you small model of tomb of Prophet